All right, so last May, Lance wrote in a question on housing prices and mortgage payoff. I've been kicking around paying off my mortgage, but from all accounts, it appears that home prices may stabilize and even decrease somewhat in the coming months or years. Stabilize. Okay, I guess I'm not sure. Anyway, so he's thinking they could stay flat or go down in the coming months or years. So paying off the mortgage on a decreasing value asset may not make sense versus hanging on to the cash and investing it, or even buying CDs with it. My mortgage is at 3 5/8, 3.625. I'd like to be interesting to see what he did if he ended up investing or not, because from May till now the market just went crazy. Um, and I was saying this back then. Even during the beginning of the insanity of which we're still under. Now we got to wear two masks. The hits just keep coming. I think at the end of the day, having cash on the side is critical. I don't know if this guy has cash or not. I think about this myself all the time. I say, man, I got more cash than I normally do. Should I put it in? Should I put it in the market and just be? No. Another thing about having the market too, you're not likely to spend it. I noticed that as well. When you have it invested, it's harder to take money out of an investment than it is out of a bank account. That's just a fact. When it's in a banking account, it's kind of sitting there just burning a hole in your pockets, especially if you've never had money before. If you grew up with money, you probably don't have the same feeling. Or if you've had money for a while, but if you haven't had money for much of your life, seeing some money sitting in the corner, you're like, oh man, I got to spend, I got to do something with it. So my inclination is, pay down debt for sure, but you got to have some liquidity too. So for me, I need my emergency account in stocks, or else I know I'm going to spend it, if that makes sense. That might not be the same for my man Adam here, but part two of this, remember your house, okay, a declining asset, it still provides you shelter. I hate this idea that houses are somewhat of a declining asset, like a car, or I mean, even a car provides you transportation, but a house is shelter, man. I wish people would stop looking at houses so negatively. Like a house is a cash pit, or a house is a negative asset, or whatever. It's just I'm not going to get into imputed income here now, but for heavens be. So anyway, if you don't have cash, if you don't have any liquidity, I don't think you should pay off your house. Do you say he's paying off the mortgage now? Oh, if he's going to pay it off full, right? Then maybe do that. I don't know. It's a tough one. If you can't pay off, let's just add $100,000. And I got $200,000 mortgage. All right, and I don't have any cash. Well, I don't think I'd pay off my mortgage. I think because you're still going to have a mortgage and you don't have $100,000. If you have $100,000 in cash, only $50,000 mortgage, absolutely pay off the mortgage, get rid of that payment. Now you got $50,000 in cash. I hope that makes sense. Thanks now.